It's me, Mario.
Welcome
Hello.
to Super Mario 64! Wait, what's a plus button?
What
What's
the
a
hell's
plus
a plus
button?
button?
So, Super Mario 64. Launch title for the Nintendo 64. The first foray into 3D platforming that pretty much anybody did. And really paved the way for generations of video games.
Super Mario 64. What do you want us to say at this point?
Yeah. So with that said, though, of course, we were young and playing video games when this game came out, so this holds a very special place for us. I'm joined by Elemental Ogre, and in fact,
Bye-bye.
Ogre's gonna be the one playing.
Because, fun fact, I've never beaten this game. I had a 60
Sacrilege.
Yeah,
Heresy.
I had a 64. Never had the game. Never beat it. The fun fact, since we're playing this off the All-Star Pack, I've only beaten one of the games on here, and trust me, it's the one on the GameCube.
Yeah, this is the All-Star Pack. Wasn't this a...
It was a limited time. It's one of those things that was limited time, but I swear I still walk into our local GameStop and still see it on sale. Like, they still have backlog to get rid of. But yeah, it was one of those limited edition for the year kind of thing. Even to the point that the digital versions were until like March of earlier.
Yeah, that's right, because they stopped selling the digital version too.
Yeah.
The reason we're playing this one is not only because it's a relatively special version for that sake, but also because it's probably one of the better emulated versions of Mario 64 you can get. On the Switch, yeah. Like if you want an experience that's as close to how the original game was supposed to be, that's where you go. In fact, like, hasn't Nintendo been getting a lot of crap because the most recent version released is actually kind of poorly emulated?
Oh yeah, the N64 Switch Online stuff, yeah, they've been kind of badly emulated. The funny thing is they actually patched in, if you get the N64 wireless Switch controller, you can actually play it with that on here. But unfortunately, I did not get it, and I will not get one until next year because they sell out really fast, and I don't know if that's scalpers are not doing it. Anyway.
Let's hop in.
Do I press a button not on the screen to mess with his face? Because I want to mess with his face.
Try moving a joystick around, because it's this screen.
Oh,
there you go.
Whoop, whoop.
He'll eventually stop following the stars, and you can just kind of toy with him. I think if you hold a button,
you have to hold one of the buttons. Okay, that's the Z button, and you could do that. I don't think a lot of people know that. You can hit the Z button, and it brings up this border thing.
It's kind of weird. Can't grab his eyes. You hold a button. I don't think it's Z. Yeah, there you go.
L button.
I was gonna say it felt like a shoulder button.
It's probably the R button too. Let me try to grab something here. Yeah, it's the R button. It's because of the shoulder pad and everything.
Yeah, and then as soon as you let off the button, it goes. Yeah, as soon as you let off the button...
Oh, what a horrible day it's been!
Yeah, as soon as you let off the button, it all goes back. You can grab the ears, too. What all can you grab? Nose, hat, ears...
Oh, that's a lot of red here.
Yeah, I can't grab that.
Mouth.
Yeah, nose, hat, ears, mouth, and mustache.
Oh! Oh, there's the star off in the distance.
Huh. Just chilling out there.
Just chilling. Chill dogging. This is the first video. Try
Is
to
it the
stop
mustache
me.
or the cheeks? There you go.
Yeah.
You gotta give him the shades.
Eh?
Totally radical!
Oh my god. I'm a monster of early 90s advertisement. Please, somebody save me. Oh, thank goodness. My eyes were going crazy there. That's my file.
Hey, you got somewhere at least.
Yeah, I got pretty far, and then I was like, I like this game, but God, it's archaic as all hell.
Yeah. Like, for being the first foray into proper 3D, like, proper 3D movement and exploration and everything,
Listen,
it's amazing.
I ain't gonna give it too much crap. The
Yeah.
camera works well, but we've done so much better with cameras that aren't buttons.
Yeah, for what it was trying to do and accomplished at the time, it was amazing. But it has not aged super well.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
This is that weird
Baked
point
a
where
cake for you. Good thing we brought a rocket launcher.
God, that did all work out, didn't it? You did the cake joke in Final Fantasy. You did. We did the cake joke in Quake, and now we do the cake joke with rocket launchers here.
Something many people know, but we're going to probably be giving a lot of trivia that many people already know, is in Japan, Princess Toadstool has always just been Peach.
Yeah.
Princess Peach. However, in the early Mario games, up through and including World, we called her in the West Princess Toadstool.
I think we called her Toadstool for a long time.
It was
up until it was even after this we called her Toadstool, but after that it was like just Peach.
It was on the Super Nintendo. Called her Toadstool all through the Super Nintendo.
Yep.
Yoshi's Safari.
Why? Yeah.
Yoshi's Safari called her Peach. And that actually is the first game
In the West.
that
Yeah.
called her Peach. But it was Mario 64 that united them. And they did it right there with that note of Princess Toadstool, Peach. As though, like, her name is Peach Toadstool and we've been calling her by her last name. But she's on a first name basis with Mario. And then ever since here, Mario Kart 64 came out, Peach. And she's just been Peach ever since. So controlling Mario is... It's not bad. Like, the worst thing that you have to fight against is the camera, honestly. Mario kind of...
I just do this by accident and zip to the end. Oh, well, that was a short one.
Nah, you have to do it on a hill.
No, you can't in this version.
Oh, they patched that?
See, no, this is the re-release version in Japan. Because
Okay, so it's the...
yeah, it's like the Shin Kujibite one, and it's the one that gets rid of the back long jump.
Okay, so it's just like the 2.0.
Yeah.
It wasn't patched for this release.
Oh, there's a well, it was patched. It was patched for like in Japan. They had a new one and everything. It also added Rumble support and it changed the voice clip in there because I don't think the original it was voiced in Japanese. I think it's something weird like that. Because this is the first official Nintendo game that Charles Martinet got to voice Mario.
Hey! Yeah, so this...
And he's been voicing him ever since until Chris Pratt killed him for a movie role.
Yeah, so it wasn't patched for this specific release, but this is like the 2.0 cartridge release.
Oh yeah, they did that all
version.
the time. I remember I have that weird Zelda the Ocarina of Time cartridge that is like not the golden cartridge, but it's also the one where Ganon still bleeds red when you kill him.
Oh, see, I got the golden cartridge that he still bleeds red.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh my god. Oh. I didn't read the sign. I don't know how to swim.
There are a couple other oddities in controlling. Like, you start sliding down a weird slope and you just kind of keep sliding and you go, oh no, I've lost so much control of myself.
I mean, you should have felt the rumble on here going like... did.
There is... So swimming is also another interesting thing, because water heals you. Because they couldn't be bothered to put in two different gauges, one for air and one for health. So instead, when you're on the surface of the water, it refills your health. And when you're underwater, your health functions as your oxygen gauge.
Yay.
So you got one gauge, but the surface of the water heals both of them. It's a little awkward, and later games just gave you an air gauge. That will be much later.
No, now.
What is it that opens that anyway? I think it's getting all 120
You have to get all the
stars.
stars.
I think they upscaled the textures at least.
Yes, they did.
Because
Like
they look
every-
nice.
Like even the assets are upscaled because you can actually see Mario's face on the life counter.
Hmm. Just pass it through an upscale filter or something. Working Mario.
Well, they said crouch to and walk to. Never mind. As if they knew it was embarrassing for some reason. Oh, just as a heads up, I ain't really that skilled at Mario 64, so do not expect like.
Oh no, you
Big.
said right at the start. You've never actually even beaten this game.
Well, I know, but people are probably going to be like, is he going to do that weird like triple or like the side jump thing? I can't. Oh wait, you have to do like. I have to do like tap back and forth really quick, left, right, and do the side jump.
No, just
Oh yeah, there we go.
that's forward and back. Like run in one direction and then immediately press the other direction.
You silly bitch. Forward and back is Cruise Chaser.
No, it's you run in one direction and then you press the other direction. And while he's like sliding to turn and run in the other direction, you hit jump.
Yeah.
And he does the thing.
Also, this is how they explained the camera, because apparently they thought even adult gamers back then wouldn't understand how cameras work. It's like
It's a charming thing to add, though.
It's charming for Mario, but it's also kind of like, do you really? I think even back then I was like, do you really want to belittle us like that, thinking we don't understand how it would work?
I just thought it was a charming little thing. Like, oh yeah, you got this little Lakitu following you around. Yeah, so Mario 64 did expand on Mario's capabilities a pretty great deal. You've got like a half dozen different kinds of jumps that you can do in different situations. Like you have your regular jump, you have a long jump, which you've done already. You actually have not only if you jump right after doing your first jump and you're moving, you jump a second time, and you can even do it a third time to get a third jump in. While you're in the air, you can hit the attack button to dive forward. And that's useful in some places. If you just need, like, man, I need forward velocity right the heck now. And I think doing the dash and then getting up from the dash and then doing it again like you were doing back there is technically the fastest way to move on the ground. Which normally you wouldn't worry too much about, but there are some large stretches of land in this game, and by the end of it, you may start going, look, what do I have to do to run a little faster?
Ah, Princess Peach. She has such big tracts of land. And a cake to die for. What does that mean? Boobs and butts, ladies and gentlemen. Also, in reality, I guess she just makes good cake.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I mean, we can just walk out though, so...
Wait, this place is powered by stars? What the? We have electricity. Where do you think we get that electricity, Mario? Psh! Oh, my ever-existing life is pain!
We got a generator out back that's just powering it right from the power star. And that's how we're going to be progressing through the game. There are numerous stages. You have to collect stars in the stages. Get enough stars and it'll open up a new door for you so you can go through there. There are oftentimes 7 stars per stage, but there are also some bonus stars elsewhere. So you see you need 1 star to go in there. The star is not consumed when you open the door. That's just the total you have to have. And you need keys. 8 stars. And you need keys in order to progress to your next for lack of a better word, hub. Breakdance.
Actually called something, but everyone just calls it breakdancing.
It's like a sweep kick or something.
Something like that.
You can also go in,
Oh, the unmarked door.
Yeah, these doors. And... oh, it doesn't show up yet. Whole lot of
Did I
not
just
much out
slide
here.
kick? Oh, I did.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's another thing you can do.
Oof. Oh my goodness.
Hey, can you actually see what that... can you look?
It says
Nah,
nothing.
You still can't tell what it says. There's a lot of...
Oh yeah, there's a lot of, like, ideas that this somehow read L is real 2401. Which is, like, somehow...
I mean, like, I can see where they're coming from.
I can see where they're coming from, but it's also like, are we sure it's not just Japanese?
Like, who knows? There's a lot of...
The only
what's the word? Controversy? Drama?
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, in the community about what the heck that says.
As far as I know, it's just too blurry to make out anything. Unless anyone on the original staff has said what it is from the assets, I got nothing for you.
It looks like the top says the Power Star. Yeah, that's how you do the backflip.
Oof. Oh, this is the third time I'm supposed to write. Oof. This is a resilient guy.
Yeah, got a lot of different movement options to get you through the game. And whereas like you haven't beaten the game, I've beaten this game so many times. Admittedly, I haven't played it in quite a while. But especially by the time you get to the end of the game, you're going to be a lot more comfortable just doing random as crap jumps to get around. And understanding the heights of them, like doing the little side jump like that one. And it was like, in order to hop up the railing back there, you did a single jump, grab the ledge, pull yourself up. My first thought was, oh, do a sideways jump and you'll just be right up there. Booze, eh?
Sneak up and punch them from behind. This is actually the first game I think boos were actually punchable.
Killable.
Yeah.
Getting behind him to punch him is actually kind of hard. A far easier way to do it is to face away from them, duck, and when they get close to you, backflip and ground stomp them. Have you done a butt stomp yet?
Yeah. It's like the ground pound. I was doing it at the cannon.
I wasn't sure if you'd done it yet.
Oh, I hit the side. It hurt my butt. Also, this game's famous for speedrunning, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, a lot of speedrunning tricks. I
You
can't
have to
show
do
off...
it off the originals because, again, this one patched out a lot of those.
Yeah, this one patched out the backwards long jump, which is probably the most famous one. There's a lot of awkward little clips here and there, and I even know of some... I discovered a number of them myself while I was playing the game as a kid. And I may request at a later date that I try to show off some of them.
Yeah, trust me.
If they haven't been patched.
If at some point you need to, just go ahead and go like, I can do this here, and I'll be like, alright, go ahead. Do it. Do it, you little bitch. Go ahead, right on the spot, do it. You have to master 3 important jump techniques. Boring, 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 boring. Let's grump this bitch.
I didn't even know those signs were there. Were they there in vanilla?
They're there in vanilla.
You open a door, you see bombs. I'm going towards the painting.
Come on,
I've never turned around in this room.
You're Mr. Explore Everything. Alright. Now.
Let's go get something.
Yeah, we have to do something for the first time around.
You did it.
Bomb Battlefield. Big bomb on the summit.
So there, as I mentioned, there are typically 7 stars per area. 6 of them are marked, and you get a 7th for collecting 100 coins. The 100 coin star, when you collect, does not actually kick you from the level. So you can collect that one and then go collect another star. If you collect one of the 6 marked stars, it does kick you from the level. And you can actually collect any of the 6 stars
Out of order, yeah.
out of order. Like, even though we picked that one, we could collect any of the other 5. However, depending on which star you pick, it does sometimes change the level a little bit. Maybe an NPC will be there that wasn't there before, maybe a gate's open that wasn't before. So, even though technically you can collect all 6 stars, you may not have access to one unless you collect the appropriate star.
You also have to be careful of the same thing, because the 100 star coins work like that. Sometimes you can't get the coins you need in certain missions.
For example, the first star that you picked here, Big Bob-omb on the summit, there is an NPC on top of the tower here that only exists on the top of the tower for this star. The pink Bob-ombs are buddies. They're here to help us.
Just like Bombette from Paper Mario. Did you know I like Paper Mario? I like Paper Mario.
So this cannon is going to come back later on. It is currently sitting stuck out, which means not only is it unusable, it is also unlockable. A rare occurrence where double negatives is actually a necessity, because like, they'll tell you, oh, don't use a double negative, they cancel each other out. No, because lockable is not what I'm trying to say. You can punch enemies, but even though Mario's fist gets really heckin' big when he punches, and his foot, it still has really tiny range. And I generally don't advise trying to punch enemies all that often. Punching is also how you pick items up. There are some things you can pick up, so run up and punch it.
Gotta.
Such as this thing.
It's a weird box for some reason.
And then you walk real weird. Look at him kicking his feet as he walks.
Plus.
You can also pick up bob-ombs. However, as soon as you pick them up, their fuse starts going. So make sure you don't hold on to them for too long. As soon as you pick one up and throw it, it will explode the second it hits the ground. There's a button over there.
Ow.
So enemies drop coins. If you collect 100 coins, you get the coin star, of course. I think you also get an extra life.
50 coins for extra lives.
50 coins for extra lives. Enemies respawn.
Yes, they
apparently.
respawn, but they do not respawn their coins.
Yeah. Yeah, so 50 coins for a life, 100 coins will get you the coin star, and coins also heal you.
Yeah, they have to do something to heal you.
So yellow coins will heal you for 1. The red coins, if you collect all 8 red coins, which a number shows up top showing you how many you've collected, if you collect all 8 red coins, that will create a star that is one of the numbered stars, one of the 6 numbered stars, but they exist in every level. Every level has a red coin star. Usually, it's a good idea to get the 100 coin star when you're getting the red coins. Because the red coins themselves are worth 5. 2? Is it 2? I thought it was 5.
I think the blue ones from later games are worth 5.
There are blue coins in this game, too. I think they're worth more. I think they're worth...
I think the blue coins are worth 5.
If reds are 2, then blues are 5. If reds are 5, then blues are 10. But that seems excessive. So it's probably 2 and... It's probably 2 and 5. But because the red coins count as 2 coins, they will also heal you for 2 when you collect one. Oh, and I'm sure we saw when we were outside, if you stand on top of all of these things, If you do the handstand on top of all of these trees,
Oh.
sometimes you get presents and stuff out of it. Like a 1-up or something.
I think you have to find them. Yep, here it is. Oh, well, there goes my green demon run.
That's for later.
Yeah, that's for you to do later. Oh, no, the cannon? Yeah, no, that's for later.
Oh, and similarly, because you mentioned you're not especially in practice. I'm not really in practice either, but I do have more experience. But also because this game is kind of jank at this point.
Well, yeah.
At this day and age.
Look how many times I've had to, like, reorient myself because Mario goes like, I'll read this sign. Well, first I gotta go around the sign, and then I gotta go into the sign.
Is there a button to put the camera behind Mario?
No.
Okay, you just have to
You can...
see right, see left until it gets back there. Oh, it came out of nowhere.
It's just a draw distance on that. I bet I can sneak it from you. Aha!
Hey!
I snuck it from you. I'm Italian and I sneak things.
That's racist.
Italian's not a race. I think it's an ethnicity. I think. Honestly, at this point, I see humans as regional variants.
Hey, you just got the Alolan version of...
Yeah, call those, wait, is Hawaiian South Pacific? I don't know. I don't want to necessarily keep going on with that bit because I don't know when I will offend somebody.
Yeah, joik.
Goomba? That is an insult. You little
So you just
Karibo person, you. Wait a minute.
Oh, did you not actually get anything for that? Oh, I could have sworn that did something. So
might
these
do something
pillars,
later.
if you run a real tight circle around the pillar, I think coins come out.
Oh, was I not supposed to smash them?
I think, anyway. I may be wrong. It happens in some level at some point. It may just not be this one. Boxes always got coins in them.
Going on a journey here.
going on a trip. Can you even pick it back up? Or is it just committed? Oh, no, you can. Okay, you gotta get it to hit a wall then in order to... You go, box!
It is the box's journey now. Oh yeah, get another one.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things hidden around.
Bam!
There's a lot of little things hidden around levels, like that right there, where you collect all of those coins and a 1-up comes up. Same way to hide stuff like up trees and what have you. That's also where down here... That's also where down here you would get stuff like... Potentially you would get coins, or a blue coin or something if you ran a couple loops around those stumps, but that may not be this one. Yeah, you gotta hit that button. You gotta hit your head. And then hit that button.
Like I said, Mario's really resilient. Just bashes his head everywhere. I guess that's assuming just for later in case bad things happen while I'm trying to get up here.
Yeah, I don't think that saves. Like, if you leave the level and come back in, I think the only thing that does is the cannon. Which, you know, we'll get to.
Alright, perhaps one hint.
Sir, you're writing a sign.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Careful, can't do anything against those.
Not with that attitude.
Nope, nothing there.
But I can do this!
I don't think you can wall jump off that sloped side.
Dang it. I can walk up it.
Okay, slopes in Mario are complicated. Don't think too hard about them, mostly.
I thought about them. Is that bad?
Maybe.
Oh god, there's slopes everywhere. See them in my dreams now.
Man, there's a lot more cannons around here than I remember.
I'm sorry, did it say fingertips of doom? Okay, fingertips and hang down. Sorry, I thought
With your fingertips of doom!
yeah, I just kind of clicked through that pretty quickly and just saw fingertips of doom, and I was like, what?
Okay, so if you remember, there was a red coin here.
Nope, missed it.
Can we even get the last red coin? I don't think we can get all of them.
No, last red coin, if I believe, is up in the air somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's on one of the floating islands.
Nope, swing and a miss.
Yeah, I think if you're seated, you have some control over yourself, but if you do the dive forward down a slope, you're just along for the ride. Oh, I think I was saying this before, but if at any point, because the game can be kind of jank from time to time.
It's gonna be like that game, isn't it?
If at any point you go, I just don't want to do this.
Oh, tap out.
Yeah. I'm happy to take over.
Oh my goodness. Woo! Almost sped run up that wall. I was thinking of it. I'm gonna try my best to kind of stick with me playing it. Not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
try,
just,
try not
mostly
to
just
call,
there as an option.
Try not to call in Big Broke. God damn it!
So you can, if you jump and kick, not dive.
I try to jump and kick.
Yeah. If you jump and kick, you can kind of make your way up the slope, but here's another trick. If you want to take in a half an hour to get that thing, if you crouch and crawl, you can just go right up there.
So how's your day been?
It's been an alright day.
I did platelets today.
Oh.
They try to do me doubles, but I can't. For some odd reason, my platelet count's been down.
Hmm.
I even asked them, it's like, is there anything I can do to help get platelets up? And they said, if you can find it out, let us know, because we'll let people know.
Yeah, boy, we'd sure like to know.
Yeah, she said one guy says he swears by beats. But,
I don't know, I'd prefer some hard science to that.
well, yeah.
Instead of just some guy going,
Yeah, it's...
eat your beets! Makes you bloody!
I mean, beets are good. They are kind of sugary, so, be careful with that. Man, I miss sugar and breads a lot. I haven't cut it completely out of my diet, but, oh boy. When you start going off of those sometimes, you go like, oh, I miss bread.
Sugar is a big one. Like, you don't realize how much sugar is going on.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I know about that secret, but I'm gonna go back down anyway. I am not gonna lie. Like, a couple years ago, I could probably, like, chug a couple cans of soda and be perfectly fine. But now I'm at the point where I've, like, cut out so much that I'm like...
That's where all those things were coming from, by the way. And if you kill him, they don't stop.
Why would they stop?
Because it looked like he was, like, firing it. Kind
Also-
of there manning the cannon.
Also, I didn't pick up his coin. And I guess it just warped through the geometry somehow. But yeah, no,
yeah, tiptoe if you gotta.
well, no, best thing I got is go to Mario View.
That's a good one, too.
I don't know why everyone complains about the camera, and most of my problems have been like, go to Mario View. It goes right behind you.
Yeah, like, it's a little... You can even, in Mario View, you can zoom out. Well, no, that's the normal.
No, this is still Mario View.
Oh, it is still Mario View.
It
Zoomed
goes
out
right behind you.
Yeah, zoomed out Mario View is actually pretty decent. It does make it a little bit harder because you can't just go, I want to see around that corner and whip the camera around like you can in Lakitu View.
Before I continue my pop story, I
Right.
have 64 coins. Just like the
Hey!
system. No, basically, yeah. Like a couple years ago, I could chug a couple cans of cola and be perfectly fine. Now it's like I get halfway through one and go like, should I save this for later? I don't know if I can make it through this one.
Oh, there are hearts around. The faster you run through them, the more health you get. If you go through it at full speed, you get full health. I mean, you're at full health. But...
I know, but it's more fun this way.
And that's where all of those have been coming from.
Yes, that's that teleport. Yeah,
And
see,
there's the last one that you can't get to. So, funny story, I tried to long jump off the top of this mountain at one point, and I bonked my head off of an invisible wall. I have never been able to find that wall again. Go get him.
Oh God, almighty! Oh, okay, there they are. Oh God, almighty! Oh, okay, there they are. Oh God, almighty!
Oh no, my polygons!
That's the one thing. I don't know how many people never realize this, but just because we played
Wait,
on
zoom
old...
Lakitu out. See if you can get Mario to, like, just look that way all the time.
Nah, I think it's when you're moving from a distance.
Hmm.
Like, I know you can get it from a certain distance to stay like that, but... Yeah, that was one of those things that's like, we had blurry TVs. This made it still look like Mario.
You could not tell.
But now that we got definition, we got like, oh my god, all of his polygons just disappeared.
And even then, it's only... The only reason you're seeing it here is because the camera has zoomed out far enough for the... effectively the boss fight.
Yeah.
In regular gameplay, it's just not something you'd ever notice. I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over.
I think they renamed him the King bob-omb later on. He's got a fantastic later design. It's great. I love him.
How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop?
Well, I'm Italian, and we show up and steal land from people. Well, I thought that was the Spanish. No, Columbus was Italian.
You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp.
Okay.
What guards?
It's starting to really think that Bowser's army just really sucks, and sometimes Mario just trips over them, and that's how Bowser wins.
And you'll never take away my Power Star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle.
You're gonna have to explain why you decide to give a King Bob-omb a Texan accent.
I have no idea. That's just what came out. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot.
I ain't gonna lie, it kind of flashed before my eyes, but I thought he said, hurl me to my royal tush.
I think they changed, like, all the dialogue for this.
They might have.
Because that...
Oop.
Yeah, if you dive, you cannot pick him up. Do not throw him off the mountain.
How about this for your royal turf, bitch? No, I know, I just want to do this for funsies.
I was gonna say, I think if you throw him off the mountain, it doesn't actually count as a hit.
It doesn't.
No, it resets the fight. It resets the fight. You must fight with honor. It is against the royal rules to throw the king out of the ring.
Yeah, bitch, that's how we do it in wrestling. Are there any Italian Trojans that are like part of the main crew? I cannot remember.
I can't remember any Italian Trojans, period. Oh, he's going faster now. Going faster now.
God, those arms, just like really old polygons.
Or they just use a 2D object.
Yeah.
His whole body, too, honestly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a tighter circle, or you're not gonna get behind him.
I don't want to get too close to him. He'll grab me.
You may have to jump over him.
How about if I do
I don't
this?
know if that'll work. Nope, can't get. I don't know if I was worried you weren't gonna get the distance with a oh, that worked, whatever. I was worried you weren't going to get the distance with a
I'm gonna throw
backflip.
him off the edge.
God dang it. Yeah, I was worried you weren't going to get the distance with a backflip. I was thinking a side flip.
I gotta get better at that. Anyway.
Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the bob-omb king? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail.
Did you know that his tail is his weak point? It is the weakest point of him.
Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here is your star, as I promised, Mario.
Now watch as I die a man.
If you want to see me again, select this star from the menu. For now, farewell.
He de beaver.
I swear they changed the dialogue. That is 100% not what he said in the original.
Well, not with a Texan accent for some reason.
Look, that's just what came out, okay? And what's funny is after we took a break, I like forgot how to do it.
Within the time period of this video,
Yes.
I made you stop for like 5 minutes and you were like, shit, how do I do a Texan accent again? Do I do it like a European trying to be American?
Like, you fought him, and you threw him off the ledge to start over, and when he hopped back up, I was like, ah, crap, I don't know how to do it now. Oh boy. With one whole star, there are other doors we can open. Like Womp's Fortress.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah. Until then, everybody.